Total Pro Sports presents the 15 greatest undrafted athletes of all time. In professional sports, drafts are held for the so-called next generation of superstars to take over their respective leagues. But sometimes athletes are allowed to ask, who needs a draft? Because some of them went on to have legendary careers without hearing their name called on the podium. Here are the 15 greatest undrafted athletes of all time. Number 15, Curtis Joseph. Cujo played 21 years in the NHL, carving out an impressive resume as one of the league's best netminders. Joseph's 454 career wins are the most for a goalie who didn't win the Stanley Cup. He did win a gold medal at the 2002 Salt Lake City Olympics for Team Canada, though. He was also a three-time NHL All-Star. Number 14, Wes Welker. Wes Welker showed how two things can be overrated in sports. One, being drafted, and two, size. The 5'9" slot wideout was a five-time Pro Bowler and led the NFL in receptions on 3 occasions. He played in 3 Super Bowls and had 5 100-reception seasons, while hitting the 1,000 receiving yard mark 5 times. Number 13, Priest Holmes. Though he won a Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens in 2001, Holmes' biggest impact was left with the Kansas City Chiefs, where he made the Pro Bowl in his first 3 seasons with the club. He led the NFL in rushing yards during the 2001 season and led the NFL in rushing touchdowns twice. He finished his career with 8,172 rushing yards and 86 touchdowns. Number 12, John Starks. Starks is a classic case to never give up. After going undrafted, he played in 1988 and 1989 with the Golden State Warriors, but found a niche when he joined the New York Knicks in 1990. During his tenure there, he made the 1994 All-Star Game, was part of the NBA All-Defensive Second Team, and named the NBA's 6th Man of the Year in 1997. He scored 10,829 points in his career, not bad for a non-draftee. Number 11, DINO Cicccarelli. Not only will he go down as one of the best players to never win the Stanley Cup, but NHL icon DINO Cicccarelli is one of the best undrafted players ever as well. The Hockey Hall of Famer made it to 4 All-Star games and posted 608 career goals and 1,200 points, and hit the 50-goal mark twice and the 20-goal mark 14 times. Number 10, Adam Oates. The NHL player turned head coach played 20 seasons in the big league. The 5-time All-Star scored 341 goals and 1,420 career points. He was the definition of consistent, posting 4 100-point seasons and putting up 50-point assists in 12 different seasons. Not bad, Mr. Oates. Not bad at all. Number 9, Rod Smith. A key player on the Denver Broncos Super Bowl championship teams in 1998 and 1999, Smith played a remarkable 15 years as a wide receiver. Smith made it to 3 Pro Bowls and was a 2-time All-Pro. He led the league in catches during the 2001 season and posted 849 career receptions, 11,389 yards, and 88 touchdowns. Once again, Radio City isn't required to be a champion. Number 8, Peter Stastny. The father of the NHL superstar Paul Stastny was one of Europe's first ever NHL superstars. Peter the Great, as they called him, set dozens of NHL records. He was the first rookie to score over 100 points in his rookie season and is one of the only 7 players to post 6 straight 100-point seasons. The 6-time All-Star was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1998 after scoring 450 goals and 1,239 points in his career. Number 7, James Harrison. We can either remember him as A, the loudmouth trash talker, or B, the guy with the ridiculous six-pack in Super Bowl 43, or C, an undrafted superstar defender. Harrison was a key cog on the Pittsburgh Steelers' elite defense, making it to 5 Pro Bowls, winning 2 Super Bowl championships with the club, and was named AFC Defensive Player of the Year in 2008. Though he's made a number of enemies, no one can deny the success he's had. Number 6, Ben Wallace. We've never seen someone play defense in basketball like Ben Wallace, one of the key standouts of the Detroit Pistons championship-winning team in 2004. Wallace won 4 NBA Defensive Player of the Year awards, was a 5-time member of the NBA's All-Defensive First Team, and made it to 4 All-Stars. You never got into his house, and he'd make you think twice about trying. Number 5, Antonio Gates. If it weren't for Rob Gronkowski or Tony Gonzalez, we'd all come to an agreement that Gates is the best tight end to ever live. Gates made it to the Pro Bowl every year from 2004 to 2011. He's part of the 10,000 career receiving club. He's a 3-time first-time All-Pro and part of the NFL 2000s All-Decade team. What a touchdown of a career. Number 4, Ed Belfour. They called him Eddie the Eagle for a reason. The Hall of Fame netminder entrenched his name on the Mount Rushmore of NHL elite goalies. Belfour won 4 William M. Jennings trophies. Two Vezinas, was a six-time All-Star and led the Dallas Stars to the Stanley Cup in 1999. BELFOUR posted 484 career goals and 76 shutouts after nearly 20 years in the NHL. Number 3, Tony Romo. Though Romo is one of the most hated quarterbacks in the league, such is life when you're on the Dallas Cowboys and you underachieve. Still, his career numbers are hard to ignore. After his first 9 seasons, which were injury-filled, he posted 247 touchdowns, 34,154 passing yards, a 97.1 passer rating, and made it to 4 Pro Bowls. Number 2, Kurt Warner. Warner is a classic example of patience paying off. He was on the Green Bay Packers practice squad in 1995, but was out of the NFL, playing in other leagues before working at a grocery store. The St. Louis Rams took a chance on him and he led them to a Super Bowl 34 championship and was named MVP. He made it to 4 Pro Bowls, 2 other Super Bowls, and finished with 208 career touchdowns, 32,344 yards, and a 93.7 rating. And number 1, Warren Moon. Moon made a big name for himself in both the CFL and the NFL. In Canada, he won 2 Grey Cups and won a league MVP award. In the NFL, he was a 9-time Pro Bowler, 1-time first-team All-Pro, and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Though his records have been broken, he retired with the most completions, touchdowns, and passing yards. Who is your favorite undrafted player ever? Tell us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you didn't subscribe, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.